Okay, so the head is suspended from above. Everything just kind of hangs from there. Weight through the feet. That helps the abdomen to release, the tailbone to hang. So that helps to flatten and straighten the lower back, lengthen the spine. Same thing happens for the neck. That opens and lengthens, as opposed to being tight back here. Chin is up a bit. So chin is pulled down by the crown pointing up. Tailbone hangs. Weight enters the feet. You feel the sensation of gravity on the bottoms of the feet, that pressure. And the more we release the tensions and weight down, the more the upper body is opened and released. And then center awareness. The mind, breath settles together in the bowl of the hips. Breathing in, the torso expands. Breathing out, abdomen empties. And consciously using the out breath as the releasing breath. So releasing some level of tension on each exhale. And letting the arms hang completely with gravity. Again, each out breath is a releasing breath, allowing more weight to enter into the legs and feet, and consequently releasing the upper body. And then a little wider, and a little bend in the knees, toes out, knees out. Still hanging from the string, exactly the same feeling and process, hanging and releasing. But now we add a weight shift and a bit of a hip turn. And let that hip turn move the arms, still hanging out. So that puts more good work into the legs. Shoulders are sitting, allowing the shoulder joints to release and open. From time to time, consciously releasing the abdomen. A similar move is cloud sailing by. So the elbows are below the hands, the palms are faced outwards. And the arms are dragged across the sky by the weight shift and the hip turn. Or if you imagine doing this in water, arms and hands are dragged through the water because of the body movement. And let's come back to feet parallel again. Let's do one other Qigong move or individual Tai Chi move. One hand on top of the other. So standard hold the ball position, but our feet are parallel. Breathing in, the hands expand away from each other a little bit, and you can actually have a little rising using your legs. Generally speaking, the in-breath is the rising motion and the out-breath is a sinking motion. It looks like I happen to have a good t-shirt for this one. It works nicely with that design. And the idea, the feeling, and the trick is to take as much muscle out of it as you can. That's the same with every individual Tai Chi move we do, every Qigong move we do, and when we're doing the Tai Chi moves themselves, the Tai Chi set, it's less and less muscle effort, less and less muscle work. And that means that we're getting more and more to using the mind, breath, and energy. So breathing in is that expansion, rising. breathing out is that sinking and consolidating and settling. And now, each time, we're going to switch the hands. Each time I breathe in and open, expand, I also switch. And a nice name for this move is embracing the moon. So on the out breath, it reconsolidates the ball. The in breath is the expansion and the turning of the ball. Soft hands and wrists, soft arms and shoulders. And you just eventually, again, less and less muscle. So the arms are just rolling around a sphere of energy, a ball of energy that we create with our mind and feeling. Okay, and then arms flow out and then drift down towards the dantian, so just below the navel. Each out breath is a releasing breath, relaxing down through the body. And a long breath in through the nose, a long breath out through the mouth, releasing the hands. Let them swing ever so slightly and naturally as you breathe comfortably in the abdomen. And gently rock out of that. Okay, so, well, let's take it from the very beginning of the set, right from commencement. Right up to where we've gotten to, okay? So, yeah. Let's just take a moment to checklist. Checklisting all the details with the standing. Breath in the belly. Eyes softly gazing forward. And then commencement. Shifting a little bit left to turn right. Shifting forward, correcting the back foot. Standing, holding the ball, stepping right through. Hanging from the string the entire time, so we're nice and vertical. And we're really using those legs. So that's left, grass bird's tail, moving into grass bird's tail. And go with, all the way to the left, all the way to the right leg. Raise hands to step up. So shifting to the right leg, turning on the left heel to the corner, shifting to stand into the left leg, touching down on the right heel. Raise hands. Stork cools wings, so turning, holding the ball, full step. Brush knee, so brush knee ready position first. Half step up, play the fiddle. Breathing in the abdomen the whole time. Brush knee ready position as we start 3 brush knees in a row, so stepping with the left heel. That's rocking back, turning right leg, right arm to the corner, standing up. Step with the left heel. Then half step up for play the fiddle. Brush knee ready position. A full step on the left heel for one more brush knee. Chop with fist, we rock back, open the left foot to the corner, arms swoop to the left, Come up to hold the bouquet, touching down half a step on the right heel, turning the right leg to the corner as we shift the weight into it. This goes out, shifting all the weight into the right leg. This comes back. Full step on the left heel, we'll parry and punch. Withdraw and push. Hanging from the string, breath in the belly. Cross hands, so weight comes back a little bit so we can pick up the left toes, turn on the left heel, straight to the front wall, turn on the right heel straight. Now hopefully our right foot is ahead of the left. That means we weren't in stepped. Going straight down, knees over the feet. Arms go wide, shift the weight over, crossing right wrist underneath left. Bring in the right foot even and parallel, shoulder width. And shifting the weight to the right, arms slowly expand apart, turning on the left heel, shifting weight back to the left leg, stepping into the corner with the right heel. And we're starting now carry tiger to mountain, correcting that back foot by turning on the left heel. Diagonal single whip, shifting all the weight to the left leg, turning on the right heel, shifting the weight 100% back to the right leg, touch down, turn on the right heel to get the foot to the front wall if it wasn't there already, open T shape. From the left ball to the left heel, shifting the weight into the left leg as we turn to that back corner, stepping with the right heel into the right corner, not in stepped, so we're stepping over a little bit. Correcting by turning on the left heel, slowly standing into the right leg, fist under elbow, touching down on the left heel. From the heel to the ball, sends the arms apart, setting up the repulse monkey. So half a step back, dropping the left foot 45 degrees, correcting the right foot by turning on the ball, straighten it and flatten it. First repulse monkey. Flat foot to the ball, sends the arms apart, half step back, dropping that right foot 45 degrees, shifting the weight back, picking up the front foot on the heel, turning on the ball, the foot flattening it. That's 2 repulse monkeys. Flat foot to the ball, half step, shifting back, pick up the right heel, turn on the ball of the right foot, flatten it. That's 3 repulse monkeys. We start just like another repulse monkey, flat foot to the ball. We step back a full step, still drop that heel only 45 degrees, shift the weight back so we can turn on the left heel, 45 to the corner. Slowly shift the weight to stand into the left leg, holding the ball. Step with the right heel towards the front wall, slanting flying. Half step up, or raise hands and step up, which is the same as play the fiddle. Turn and hold the ball. So turn on the right heel, so right toes are to the corner, just like the left. Full step, again, the feet are parallel. Touch down for stork cools wings, or stork spreads wings. Arms into brush knee ready position. Full step, brush knee. Half step up, just like we're doing play the fiddle, but instead of touching down on the left heel, we touch down half a step on the ball of the left foot, touch the right wrist, keep the right knee bent, and keep the weight in the right leg. And as we point the fingers to the bottom of the C, come up using the back leg, full step on the left heel, pressing the hands forward, but the left hand is low, starting fan through back. Shifting back, left toes and left fingers come up, right hand goes down as we go all the way to the right leg. As we shift back to the left leg, arms go back to the left, right hand continues up into an open fist, left hand stays low as we step over, shift the weight forward into the right leg, turning on the left heel to correct it. Fist comes to the right hip with the weight forward. Coming back to stand into the left leg and hold the bouquet. Half a step on the right heel, turning the right foot to the corner as we shift the weight forward into the right leg for chop with fist.
pulling the fist back to the hip as we shift all the weight into the right leg. Step forward on the left heel for parry and punch. Then we go with the grass bird's tail. Not left grass bird's tail, but grass bird's tail. So I need to rock back, open left foot to the corner, stand into the left leg, hold the ball with the right hand low, so I can step towards the sidewall for grass bird's tail sequence. As always, grass bird's tail, we go into single whip. 100% weight shift to the left, 100% weight shift to the right. Touch down, correct the right foot by turning on the heel. Single whip. Going into wave hands as clouds, shifting the weight to the right leg, turning on the left heel, get the left toes pointing straight to the front wall. Hands go out to the right. Shifting back to the left. Since we're going to the left, that means the left hand is high. The hands are all the way to the left side. We bring in the right foot, even and parallel, about half a step. The hands are all the way to the side. We step out, full step. Toe first, push the heel out so the feet stay parallel. Well, that's one. That's the first time we step with the left foot. Step in. And we step out with the left foot. That's the second time. That's 2 cloud hands. Step in. Shoulders relax down. Step 3. Knees over the feet. Step 4, full step. Step in. Hands are all the way to the side. We step out, that's 5. So we finish by stepping, half step in again. But this time we drop the right heel 45 degrees, not parallel. And the right hand turns palm down, so they're both palm down. Touch down for single whip. High pad on horse, shifting back, right hand opens, it flows back and down. Touch down on the ball of the front foot, left foot. Right hand swoops through 6 o'clock to come up to 12 o'clock. Left hand comes down to 6 o'clock. Right knee is bent as we turn to the back corner, arms spread apart. When we're ready, step with the left heel to the back corner and over a bit so we're not in step. Coming forward, correct the back foot, cross low, right wrist underneath. So when you stand into the left leg, right hand's on the outside, pick up the right knee, kick with the toe down to the side wall. That sends the arms out. You can touch down for balance or keep the leg hanging there as you turn. Make sure the left knee is bent. When you're ready, step with your right heel into the corner, shift the weight forward, correct the left foot, cross the left wrist underneath. As you stand into the right leg, cross hands come up, pick up the knee towards the sidewall, kick out towards the sidewall with the toes down. Kicking out sends the arms out. Okay, let's just pause there. Okay, so don't worry about getting everything and knowing everything. Again, the classes are recorded, so they're there for you to return to over and over again to refresh those details and get the details. But any outstanding questions and anything we've done up to that point?
I don't think so.
Okay, so again, we'll be doing this, repeating it, and also it's there for you whenever you want to return to it. So turn and kick. We do another kick, and there's a number of kicks in the rest of the set. Now you know how to do the kicks. You pick up a knee, and it's either going to be toe down or toes up. And in fact, those 2 kicks we just did with the toe down
are the only kicks in the whole set with the toes down. Every other kick, including the one that's coming up right now, is with the toes pulled up. So it's like a stomp or a heel kick. But the mechanics are exactly the same. We raise the knee, the arms are crossed, and when you kick out, that sends the arms out. And we always want the elbows pointing towards the ground and the shoulders down. So I wouldn't want something like this. Shoulders up, elbows up. Shoulders and elbows are always resting down. So all we have to do is turn to do the kick. And then we have moves that we are quite familiar with. After this turn and kick, we're going to do a couple of brush knees. So we're very familiar with those. And then low punch or punch the pubis or punch the pubic bone, which is exactly the same as a brush knee. Just at the very end, our hand turns into a fist and it goes low. So it's just like a parry and punch, or it's just like a brush knee, but the imposition is here. And then we do fan through back, which we know, we may not know it really well yet, but we do another fan through back. And then, just like before, we did fan through back earlier, same sequence. I come back to hold the bouquet to do chop with fist, and just like before, step, parry, and punch. And then, lucky us, it's another kick, which again is a heel kick. So toes are pulled back. So very big section that basically we know. Okay, and then there's a couple new moves coming up, and then we're really close to second cross hands. Okay, so let's go through single whip into high pat on horse, separation of right foot, separation of left foot, which are the kicks with the toe down, and then we'll drop the arms, work on the footwork for the turn and kick. Okay, so from that single whip at the very end of cloud hands, just going into high pat. So shifting the weight back, right hand opens, goes back. Touch down, swooping right hand through and up, left hand down. It really is important that the right knee is bent because we don't want to turn with the weight on a locked knee. So the knee is nicely bent. As we turn to the back corner, that opens the arms. Step into the corner, not in step. Correct the back foot by turning on the right heel. Cross. As you stand into the left leg, cross comes up. When you're ready, pick the knee up. You want to point the knee to the back wall because that's where we're kicking to. And then you just relax the lower leg. You can touch down, no problem for balance. Make sure the left knee is bent. Step with the right foot into the corner, correct on the back heel. Cross low, left hand underneath. So the left hand's on the outside when you stand up. You want the left hand on the outside because we're kicking with the left foot. Now let's just forget about the arms for now. We step back half a step, just like a step for repulse monkeys. That's half a step back, planting at 45 degrees, so just like the beginning of a repulse monkey. Once the weight is in that back leg, that left leg, we turn on the right heel to bring the right foot 45 degrees to the other corner. So we're pigeon-toed for sure. And then we shift the weight back to the right leg, and we want to pick up the left leg, but for balance, we think of peeling off the left foot very slowly. So the left heel comes off, and you're still on the ball of the left foot. You're turning on the ball of the left foot as you stand into the right leg and turn to face the side wall. And you can stay here for a moment for balance. And when you're ready, so I'm peeling off that left foot, turning on the ball of the left foot with that right knee bent. When I'm ready, I pick up the knee towards the side wall, pulling the toes back this time, not down, but back, and a little extension of the leg. So it's a low kick, or you can think of it even as a stomp. Just to give you an idea, it's the heel that you're kicking with. Okay, so let's do that again. Let me know if you have any questions. So from that single whip, into high pat, touchdown. Right knee is nicely bent. Turn, expanding the arms, step into the corner, correct the back foot, cross low, rise up. When you're ready, pick up the knee, swing the lower leg out with the toes down. Turn to the other corner, step, shift the weight into the right leg, crossing low, turning on the left heel, standing into the right leg, raising the arms, picking up the knee, kicking out towards the sidewall, drop the arms relaxed, step behind you, half a step. Quick note that there might be a tendency to step around behind. You don't want to step crossing behind, it's just stepping straight back. So that right toe goes straight back. It doesn't sneak around the right leg. It goes straight back, straight line. And then we drop the heel 45 degrees, and that shifts the weight to that leg. So we can turn easily on the right heel to the other back corner, shift the weight slowly into the right leg, slowly peeling off the left foot, turning on the ball of the left foot. Make sure that right knee is nicely bent. Pick up the knee and kick the heel towards that side wall. Let's do that.
Brad, how do you get that right foot to be pigeon-toed?
Okay, so if you're having trouble getting all the way to that, it would be the left corner, left back corner. Let's say I only get here. Then when you shift your weight to the right leg, and this is like a balance step now with the left foot on the ball, peeling that ball, peeling that foot up and turning on the ball. That's like a balance step, right? So I could actually then turn on my right heel at that time to get my right toes to the corner.
Okay, thank you.
I do want to take the time to do that so that when I'm facing the sidewall and kicking the sidewall, I have 45 degrees. Because if I don't get to that corner, let's say I don't quite get there, I'm more facing that back wall. That means I have to turn 90 degrees to do my kick to the wall. That's not so good for that knee. So it's totally okay if you can't get there simply by turning directly there. You turn as far as comfortable. Then as you stand into it and you still have the left foot touching down, that gives you a balance step. So you can pick up the right toes and turn on the right heel.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And then when I'm ready, I can kick.
Okay, sorry, Brad, just to clarify, you're kicking to the side wall, not the back wall, the side wall.
Yeah, so I'm kicking
Okay.
to the side wall. So
I got my,
side wall that when we started the set, when we did commencement, that
Yeah.
was.
okay, that wall. Thank you.
So our right foot, our right toes are to the back corner,
The back corner.
and
Okay,
right, and the left knee and left foot are to the sidewall.
thank you.
Okay, so let's do that little part once more, and then we'll bring the arms into that kick. So here we are, again, to single whip, going into high pat on a horse. Knees bent as we turn, expand the arms, step with the left heel into the corner, correct on the right heel. Crossing low, raising that cross as you stand up, pick up the knee, kick to the sidewall, slowly turn to the other corner, step into the corner, cross low, correct on the left heel, standing into the right leg, raises the arms, point the knee to the sidewall, kick to the sidewall. Then straight step back right from where that foot is, straight back, half a step, 45 degrees with that left heel, shifting the weight back. So this time I'm going to do it as if I can't quite get to that back corner with my right foot. So I get only part way with my right foot when I turn it. And so when I shift the weight to the right and I'm still on the ball of this left foot, I'm gonna give it a little bit of a turn on that right heel to get my right toes to the corner. Then when I'm ready, I pick up my left knee, point my left leg to the side wall, heel kick to that side wall.
Now, as always, when I do that kick, that's going to send the arms out. Elbows down, shoulders sitting. Now, the coding applies for all the kicks. Whichever leg I'm kicking with, whichever leg I'm going to kick with, that hand is on the outside. So kicking leg is the hand that's on the outside of the cross. Just like most of the time, whatever leg is forward is the hand that's outside or high. So that coding applies to the kicks, whatever leg is forward or kicking with, that's the hand that's on the outside. Now, technically, mechanically, what that means is when we turn that, so my arms are out there from that last kick, right? So when I turn, the arms slowly come together, crossing at the wrist. That means the right wrist will come inside the left wrist so that the left hand is on the outside of the cross. So now let's practice that part, turning around and having the arms be a part of it. So let's just take it from that very last part before that turn and kick. So that's going to be separation of left foot. So that means the right foot is into the corner, 45 degrees. Let's stand into the right leg. And let's use a balance step here because we're jumping right into the middle of this move here. And we're crossing. So we probably know which hand goes on the outside. It'll be the left one because the left leg is forward and left leg will be kicking. So left hand on the outside. When we're ready, we pick up the left knee, kick with the toe down. That sends the arms apart. The arms stay apart, just like in repulse monkey. Arms stay apart as I step back, half a step. Now dropping the left heel shifts the weight back, and that's what starts the arms curving together. I turn on the right heel as far as comfortable. Arms are still curving towards each other, and the right wrist will come inside the left. So by the time my weight's all the way on my left leg, my right wrist is coming inside my left. Then I shift the weight back to my right leg. And here, if I need to, I turn a bit more on my right heel to get it to the corner. When I'm ready, I pick up my left knee, pull the toes back. As I kick the heel out to the side wall, arms go apart. Okay. Let's do that once again. And then we can flow right into the next move because the next move is brush knee. Okay. So from that same place. Okay, let's give you a moment to set up here. Okay, here we go. Pick up the left leg, kick out, arms go out. Arms stay out as I step behind, half a step. Dropping that left heel, 45, shifting the weight back. That starts the arms to curve together. Turning on the right heel as far as comfortable. Shifting the weight back to the right leg. Wrists are now crossed. If I need to, I can turn a bit more on the right heel to get the right toes to that back corner. Peeling off the left foot, kicking with the left heel. Now, I drop that left, all I do is I drop that left heel down. But you'll need to drop it down and over a bit, I'm exaggerating, over a bit to the left to avoid instepping. If I kick out and I just drop it straight down, I might be instepped. So after that kick, I drop the heel slowly, and most people will probably have to have it drift a little bit to the left so that you're not instepped. So you don't have the left foot directly in front of your right. Now, to stand comfortably, as I drop that heel over and down, my right hand, my back hand, nothing happens with the arms, except that my back hand, my right hand, turns slowly palm up. I don't know if you can guess why or not. That's to get into brush knee arm position, brush knee ready position. Let me demonstrate this. So let's just take this opportunity for me to do the last few moves here, and then you can just take it in visually and get a good idea of what I mean by that simple move at the back here. Okay, so let me just do that little section here. Okay.
Actually, I'll do it from, okay, I'll do it from here. So I'll do that whole little section like that. As I drop that front foot down and over, my back hand simply turns palm up because now I'm into brush knee. So I do a brush knee, another brush knee, and then low punch, but it's exactly the same as a brush knee. Exactly. Brush knee, brush knee, brush knee, brush knee, low punch. So let's do that. Let's take it from the same place. So from single whip going into high pat. Okay. Shifting back for high pat on horse. Touching down. Right knee is bent. Hang out and breathe. Turn to the back corner, step. Correct the back foot as you cross the wrist low. Standing up. When you're ready, bring up the right knee towards the sidewall. Kick out, toes down. You can touch down if you need to, no problem. As you turn to the right corner, step with the right heel. Correct on the left heel. Crossing low. Standing up. Picking up the left knee. Kicking to the sidewall, toes down. Arms stay out there as we step back. Half a step, straight back, half a step. Dropping that left heel 45 degrees, brings my weight back to the left leg. I turn on the right heel as far as comfortable. Right wrist inside left. Weight back to the right leg. Turn on the ball left foot. I can get another correction on my right heel if I need to. When I'm ready, I pick up my left knee towards the sidewall. Pull the toes back, heel kick, arms go out. I drop the left heel down and over a bit as the right hand turns palm up. And here I go into a brush knee. Now make sure that your left foot is pointing straight to the side wall. What can happen as you drift the left foot over to avoid instepping, what can tend to happen is the toes drift over towards the corner. So you're not having 45 degrees anymore. So make sure that front foot, left foot drops down straight. Then we rock back to move into the second brush knee. And then we start again, just like another brush knee. Rock back, open right leg, right arm, stand into the right leg, step with the left heel. Left hand starts to slowly turn into an open fist. So the right hand is basically on the same plane as your left hand, but the right hand is in that same open fist, soft fist, as we've done before. So here's parry and punch. Here's low punch. So instead of parry and punch, where this comes basically to the solar plexus level, this goes low level. That's the only difference. So if I do this coming to the camera again, from what looks like a brush knee, so this actually will be a brush knee there. This low punch, exactly the same, but the end position is here.
And that's with your right hand.
Yes, right hand. So the same fist as in parry and punch.
Okay.
Brush knee, that would be the top hand. Parry and punch, that would be the top hand. So now the hands are at the same level. Okay. Okay. Let's do that section again and go further, because next again is fan through back. So let's take that same section. So from single whip into high pad on horse. Okay, here we go. Knees are bent. Nice, good abdominal breathing. When we're ready, we kick to the side wall, the toes down. Then we go to the next corner, step into it, correct the back foot. When we're ready, we kick with the other foot, toes down. Arms stay out there as we step back half a step. Dropping the left heel 45 degrees. Weight comes back to the left leg, turning on the right heel. Crossing the wrist with the right inside left. Shifting back to the right leg, peeling off the left foot. When we're ready, we pick up the left knee and kick with the heel towards the sidewall. Arms go apart. As I drop that left heel down and over, right hand turns palm up, so that's the brush knee ready position. Rock back, open left foot, left arm to the corner as we stand. And step into another brush knee. And what looks like another brush knee changes at the very end. That right hand turns into an open fist, punching basically towards the bottom seam of the floor. And then into fan through back. So as we shift the weight back to the right leg, left toes and left fingers go up at 6 o'clock. Right hand opens. Sorry, left hand goes up to 12 o'clock. Right hand opens here at 6 o'clock. Or as far as comfortable on that left heel, shifting the weight back to the left, hands go back to the left. Right hand goes up into a fist at 12 o'clock. Left hand stays low. Shifting the weight forward brings the fist back to the hip. We'll probably need to turn on that left heel to get our 45 degrees. We're going to continue because we know these moves, quote unquote, know these moves. Shift the weight back to the left leg to hold the bouquet. I can touch down and then go to the heel, or I can go directly to the heel to go into chop with fist. So turning the right foot and the right leg towards that right corner, shift the weight into the right leg, sends the fist through 12 o'clock. As I shift all the weight into the right leg, it peels off the left heel as the fist comes to the hip. Then I step with the left heel. It's a straight step. That's parry and punch. There's another kick, so let's go into it. I rock back to turn on the left heel to get the left foot to the corner, that back corner. I shift the weight into the left leg and cross my wrist slow. Can anybody guess which wrist should be underneath?
Right.
Correct. Because I want the right wrist on the outside of the cross when I come up, because we're kicking with the right foot. Very good. And it's a heel kick because they're all heel kicks except for those first two. And we're kicking to the sidewall again. So definitely next class we'll review this. We know them, quote unquote, but it's kind of we're facing a different direction when we're doing them. So we'll definitely review this next class, but let's do that. Let's do that once or twice more. And let me know if you have any questions in there. So same little segment, single whip into high pad on horse. Hang out and breathe. Make sure the knees are bent as you turn. Correct the back foot. When you're ready, pick up the right knee and kick out. Arms go out. Arms stay out as you retract that right foot. Step into the corner. Correct the back foot. Cross low. Stand up. When you're ready, pick up the left knee. Kick out. Arms out. Arms stay out as you step back half a step. Drop that left foot 45, shifting the weight back, allows you to turn on that right heel. So the right foot and the right hand do kind of like the same thing. You come around. Shift the weight back to the right leg, peeling off the left foot. turning on the ball of the left foot. You're ready, pick up the left knee, kick with the heel to the wall. Dropping that left heel turns the back hand, right hand palm up. So we're in brush knee position here. And we do that left brush knee. Rock back, turn the left leg, left arm to the corner, stand as we go into right brush knee. And we continue on into low punch, but it's virtually the same as another brush knee. So as we get close to the end position of brush knee, the right hand turns softly into a fist for a low punch. Fan through back, left toes and left fingers go up to 12 o'clock as we shift the weight back to the right leg, turning on the left heel. Shifting the weight back to the left leg, arms flow back to the left. Right hand high into a fist, left hand goes through 6 o'clock. Right foot over on the heel, shifting the weight forward. We'll probably need to turn on that left foot to correct it. So weight is forward on the right foot, right fist at the hip. Shift the weight back to the left to hold the bouquet. Half a step on the right heel. We turn the right foot and right leg to the corner as we shift the weight forward for chop with fist. All the weight into the right leg, lifts the left heel. Then when we're ready, step with the left heel, preparing a punch. Now, right foot kick, another kick. But we're going to kick to the sidewall, so we need to get the left foot to the corner. So we rock back and open the right hand, because we're finished with shift the weight into the left leg, we cross slow. And as you mentioned, we went to right wrist underneath. So the right wrist is on the outside of the cross when we come up, picking up the right knee, pulling the toes back. So we're kicking with the right heel to the sidewall. Let's do that once more. Hang out and breathe. And here we go. High pat. Knees are bent. Step. Correct the back foot. Cross slow. Peel off the right foot to kick with the top of the right foot when you're ready. You can touch down if you need to. Turn to the other corner. Make sure your left knee is bent. Step when you're ready with the right heel. Correct on the left heel. Cross low. Cross comes up as